Hello, Capricorn. Welcome to your reading of January 2024. We've made it through 2023. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Hope you had a fabulous holiday, that you're all rested and ready to take on January. I am going to be pulling a single card from the Law of Attraction deck, and then I'm going to do your reading. And then at the end, I'm going to pull 4 cards from the Power, Archangel Power deck, to conclude your reading. So as I do your actual reading portion, I will do clarifying cards, but I will be taking myself off screen so that you can concentrate on the cards. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. So your first card, my glasses so I can see. Your first card is, to the degree I am happy, I am successful. Whether it's a trophy, money, relationships, or things, the achievement of anything that you desire must be considered success. But if you will let your standard of success be your achievement of joy, everything else will fall easily into place. For in the finding of joy, you are finding vibrational alignment with the resources of the universe. Ha, that's a great card. All right, so I'm going to stick that there. I'm still trying to figure out placement. So if I'm a little bumpy, forgive me. Okay, so I'm going to take myself off view. And I'm going to go ahead and start shuffling your cards. This reading is for Sun, Moon, and Rising in Capricorn. So if you have any of those placements, this reading may be for you. As always, take what resonates and leave what doesn't, but I'm sure there will be messages here for all of you. Again, if you're new to my channel, please like and subscribe. We would love to have you join our tarot family. When I sit down to do these readings, I do meditations prior to each and every reading. And as I do that, Spirit actually pulls in those of my subscribers as though you have given permission for this reading to be set up for you, as well as any light codes or any vibrational information that is shared on a higher level that we might not be able to perceive with our 5 physical senses. So what do our Capricorns need to know for January, please? More split, and we are off. Okay, here we go. Oh, we've got the Lovers. Move you over here a little bit. The Hangman. Knight of Pentacles. The Judgment card. Boy, you guys are really getting some major arcanas, Capricorn. And then the 5 of Cups. Okay, so I am going to do some clarifiers, but just to get going, the Lovers information is what is defining what is happening for you this month. It's not surprising that love is the center of this reading, to be honest with you, because I feel as though when I was doing my meditations, I kept getting things about soulmates, about twin souls, about making connections with people that are in your soul tribe, right? So the Lovers card, of course, does represent love. The Lovers card does represent partnership, duality. It does represent relationships. It can also represent family commitments. And it's kind of when 2 energies come together in a committed space. The other thing about the Lovers card also is setting healthy boundaries. Now, that doesn't just mean setting healthy boundaries in terms of relationships or people. It's also setting healthy boundaries for yourself, making sure that you get enough rest, that you really do some self-care, that you set boundaries for yourself, limit your sugar intake, or whatever those things may be representative for you here, okay? So that's kind of what's defining what's happening. So some of you may be getting into new relationships. It could very well be that you're getting into relationships with someone that would be a business partner. This could represent relationships, even if you are going to be doing some type of a hobby type of a thing or a group type of a thing. These are people that are coming together for the benefit of that group, okay? And that's that commitment for one another in order to be able to be successful. So this is how we start off your January. Your next steps is this hanged man. Now, the hanged man energy does represent distraction, and it also represents creative thinking. So in some ways, this can also represent a self-sacrifice of some kind. This is an energy that is another major arcana card. This is saying that for whatever reason your experiences on some things, it doesn't mean every area of your life, but there may be some things that you're trying to create for yourself outside the box or very different than anything you've tried to create before. And basically what this is saying is you're going to have a slight bit of a delay before you really start to see things kicking off. Okay. Now, if you actually look at the card, she is manifesting. She's manifesting all of this stuff here. She is getting some type of an epiphany. She's getting some kind of information that's coming in and giving her additional guidance, right? Because if you look at her upside down, you can see that spirit is wanting her to get something in order for her to be released off this hanged man position. Typically, this is on the tree of life, and this person is hanging upside down so they can see things in a completely different way. Now, for me, I have been getting since mid-December, actually since mid-November, that 2024 is going to be a very unique year for all of us, that we are all going to be pushed to the limits in many different ways in our lives. And that we are also meant to continue with our creations and to continue with creating those things in our lives that we really want to experience. This hanged man also is representative of a delay out of your control. And it's also asking you to think about things outside the box. Now, what happens when there's a delay sometimes is that we as beings have learned to be instantly gratified in many areas of our lives. And this can come as a frustration. So my caution to you would be just be patient. Spirit has got your back. And this is definitely going to become very helpful to you in the new year. Now, your obstacle is this 10 of Pentacles. Now, I'm sorry, the Knight of Pentacles. Now, knights in the tarot represent taking some type of an action. As you have this delay, this action is going to be delayed as well. And this could be the obstacle that you're having to wait on. This knight is all about moving forward. He is assessing his land here. Of the knights, he's the slowest moving knight because he really cares more about his physical security, his health, his wealth, his home, his possessions, than he is about going out and exploring and taking some type of action away from his home. This is also a card of bringing in additional abundance, ensuring that your abundance is very solid for you at this time. But as this is in your barriers and obstacles position, I feel that there is a little bit of a delay of some kind. And we'll get some clarifiers in just a moment. Your strengths is this Judgment card. Now, this again is another major arcana. And the Judgment card is about awakening and a new awareness. This is definitely seeing things in a new way. Now, the thing about the Judgment card is that this awareness can be for anything. However, what I pick up is that this is more on a spiritual level than a physical, down to earth type of a level. It feels as though, Capricorn, you have been doing a lot of work. You have been doing a lot of things to get you to this place, of having awarenesses and having this card show up for you. This is also a card of, on the Rider-Waite deck, we've got Archangel Gabriel here blowing his trumpet. And basically what he's trying to do is he's trying to wake up the dead, right? He's trying to make you see things in a new way. And I feel like this again is that overall arching energy of 2024. This outcome card is the Five of Cups. So there is still some sadness around you. There is some things that are needing your attention because I see that some of you are in this space of feeling down or feeling depressed about the bigger scheme of things. Like if you're really looking at, mainstream media and you're seeing what's going on in the world, I can see that you're just feeling as though there is this hopelessness. However, I'm not going to leave you with just that energy. We are going to do some clarifying cards for you right now. So can we have clarifying cards, first of all, for the lovers? What do our Capricorns need to understand and know about this Lovers card? I feel like the Lovers card is saying one of the other things that this card is talking about, and one of the things that Spirit wants me to share with you, is the love of self. In order for you to be able to give in completely in a relationship to another, you really do have to have a very grounded, loving, secure relationship with yourself as well. And I feel like that is one of those challenges that we all face as we navigate life, is that, we have a tendency to want to tear ourselves down, or, it's that voice in our head that says we're not good enough. And basically with this Lovers, you need to have a love relationship with yourself as well. Okay, Capricorn. So we're going to clarify the Lovers with this King of Cups. I'm also going to pull another card. Okay, so it could very well be that some of you are going to be getting into relationship with a King of Cups. Now, the King of Cups, Kings are about knowledge, either gaining knowledge or utilizing existing knowledge. This particular king is a very stable, emotionally intelligent individual. This person has been able to weather the difficulties in life. This person will bring a lot of grounding into your life. So it could very well be that this is the relationship that you are getting into. If you're getting into a brand new relationship. And this is also clarified by this Four of Swords. And the Four of Swords is about needing rest. It's about taking care of yourself. Again, this is reiterating what I was just talking about, taking the time that you need for yourself in order for you to be able to move forward. It could very well be that the holiday season was very busy for you and you're just feeling a little bit worn out. And this would be a time for you to be able to enjoy just having some emotionally stable, experiences with this King of Cups, as well as being able to really take care of what it is that you're looking for, that stability in the way that you think or the way that you express or how you're communicating with this individual. But it feels as though the communication will be very open and honest, and it looks really good. Okay, can we have some clarifiers for this next step, this Hanged Man information? What is this Hanged Man information for our Capricorns? And the Hanged Man is clarified by The Queen of Swords. Now, this could very much be your energy, or it could be someone else coming in for you. Now, the Queen of Swords is the Queen of Swords is a queen who, first of all, queens are about patience and understanding. And this particular queen definitely speaks her mind. She definitely knows what it is that she wants. She knows how to express herself very clearly, very succinctly. And she is about truth and integrity, right? So it could very well be that this is either you stepping into this energy for yourself, or this could represent somebody that's going to be close to you, that you're going to be working with, in order for you to be able to get clear communication. She may be the one that's delivering this message that releases you from this hanged man position. Okay. Can we have clarifier for the Knight of Pentacles? Now, the Knight of Pentacles is in your barriers and obstacles position. So what other information do we need to know for Capricorn for this Knight of Pentacles, please, Spirit? And that is clarified by the Knight of Swords. Interesting. So this Knight of Pentacles, who is our slower moving knight, is then followed up by this Knight of Swords. Now, this Knight of Swords is a very fast acting sign, right? This Knight of Swords is a knight that is taking action. He's moving forward. He is not allowing himself to be bogged down like this knight is here. I think what this is really saying is that it's time for you to take action of some kind, time to move forward, but you do need this clarity here, and you're going to have this awakening. So I feel as though when this energy is lifted and you were able to overcome this obstacle of this Knight of Pentacles, which could represent your home life or whatever, you're going to be moving into this air sign of the Knight of Swords. And this is just going to fuel you to move forward and take action the way that you are meant to. Can I have a clarifier for the Judgment, please? Now, this Knight of Swords could also represent, if you're a male or a female, doesn't really have to represent a specific energy. It's just that action, taking action of movement. I feel as though it's going to be one that is going to allow you to have a clear conscience as to your projection forward. It's going to be one that you're going to be able to communicate very easily with. You're going to be able to figure out how to make the decisions that you need in order to move forward. So we are going to clarify Judgment, please. Judgment card happens to be your strength. And then it is also talking about the Eight of Pentacles. And the Eight of Pentacles here is representative of your skill, your ability to work, your ability to focus, right? Eights typically are cards of advancement. They also come in to help us look at things in a different way or trying to achieve goals. And in this specific position, I feel as though your skill set here is going to be amplified. There's going to be something that's going to come in that is going to give you additional information about your job space. It could very well be that maybe you are underappreciated in your current role, and somehow or another something's going to come in to allow you to recognize that your skill set is more valuable than what you have been experiencing. It could very well be that maybe some of you are going to be taking that skill set and finding something new when you get this awakening moment. Or it could very well be that you're being recognized for your hard work, recognized for your skill set. Perhaps you're going to be elevated in some way, because if you look at her, right, it looks like she's being free. This is her spirit here coming up and out of her and being free, instead of being trapped. within this, 3D confined body here. So it could very well be that somehow or another you're going to be recognized for the hard work that you've put in. There's potential here for you to make additional money. So I feel as though that's a possibility for you as well. Now let's get some clarifying cards for this Five of Cups. Now the Five of Cups does represent change. It does represent change in your emotions. It feels as though some of you may have been feeling a little bit depressed or feeling as though something hasn't quite risen to the expectation level that you had thought. Now this could be energy that's, flooding over from the holidays. Not everyone has joyous, experiences during the holidays because of loss or because of, whatever reason it may be. The holidays are very difficult for some people. So let's get some clarifiers for this Five of Cups, please, so we can give our Capricorn some additional information to help them navigate through January, please, Spirit. Okay, so this Five of Cups is clarified by the Queen of Cups. I'm going to pull an additional card. Oh, let's just pull a bunch of cards. Why not? Okay, so there is still loss represented here. There is a loss of some kind. It could very well be that there has been a breakup or there's been a separation. Doesn't necessarily have to represent the queen. It could be any gender, doesn't really matter. However, this information would be this person definitely is in a position of deep emotional, right? There's a deep emotional relationship here. So it could very well be that there was a loss. It could be the loss of a mother. It could be the loss of a sister. It could be the loss of a friendship for some reason, for some of you. I am feeling as though this comes as though this was out of your hands. It could be very well be that it was, due to death or due to some other thing that has come in that has made you feel as though it's been completely out of your control. And this is the energy that she has here. Now, this is all mental energy, so I feel as though this would feed into, this mental energy will feed into this emotional energy if you do feel as though there is a big loss here for you. And another thing it could very well be is you've got these 2 8s here. You've actually got 3 8s here in your reading. But this 8 is definitely walking away from something that is no longer serving you. So some of you may have had a breakup of a loss of some kind. It could be a loss due to death, could be a loss due to a relationship breakup, or it could be the loss of a job. Maybe some of you have lost your job, or that you felt as though you felt as though your hands were tied. There were things that you would have loved to have changed in that role, yet you were unable to be successful, maybe because of this queen, whoever this queen is. This could represent your boss. There's a whole bunch of scenarios that could play out here that Spirit is sharing with me. One, though, is that you can emotionally detach yourself from this outcome, right? You can simply walk away and walk into, which is interesting because we have this eclipse here. Walk away with your head held high, knowing that you've put in the energy that you have wanted to put into this relationship or into this experience for yourself, okay? And let's see if we can get some more clarifiers with the Power Archangel deck. So I'm going to bring myself back on screen. Hello. And I'm going to pull some cards from this Power Archangel deck to see if there's any more clarity that Spirit would like to share with us. It feels as though there is a great deal of healing that's going to be happening this month for you, Capricorn. I feel as though you know, there's a lot of clarity that's going to be coming in. There's more awakening. There's going to be more experiences of you learning more about yourself and about the world around you. I also feel as though you will be completing whatever this release is here. It feels as though it is a release of some kind. You will no longer be bound. You're going to be walking away. And then that will allow you to heal because you have stepped into your personal power, right? Okay, so now what I'm going to do is you can tell this deck is super big. So I'm just going to split the deck and I'm going to take the top and bottom cards. So here's the top. Here's the bottom. I'm going to do that one more time. So you got 2 pages. So pages are about, here's the bottom. Here's the top. Pages are about apprenticeship or new paths, new directions. This page of Ariel says reliable, clever, educated, and balanced. An excellent opportunity will be offered to you. Scholarships or the pursuit of education. Time to get to work. So I'm thinking that this represents the page of Pentacles. So this would represent money. This would represent, because it's talking about scholarships, and it is representing pursuit of education, higher education. That could very well be to do with your job, or it could very well be that you're going to be really tapping into more information on a spiritual level, because you do also have this Judgment card here. And to me, the Judgment card is a card of really looking within, really finding your answers, and the possibility of doing deeper dives. The page of Raphael, gentle, loving, dreamy, and open-hearted, a new emotional situation. So messages regarding relationships or social invitations, great intuitive insights. So I feel like this ties into this Lover's card right here, right? So this is also saying that this is a new opportunity for love, a new opportunity for emotional experiences. It doesn't necessarily have to be a love situation. It could very well be just a coming together of people that have the same type of goals that they're working towards together, or helping one another through. And then we have the 9 of Ariel. So this would be the 9 of Pentacles. The 9 of Pentacles is about your dreams being fulfilled. So hard work leads to great success, a love for the beautiful things in life. So this is kind of like your wish card in the tarot deck. You do have this rainbow here. So always when you see the rainbow, it always means that Spirit's got your back. That is your confirmation that your dreams are going to be coming true. It does look as though when you release the past, right, with this 3 of Michael, release the past, you will grow from this situation, and time heals all wounds. So I feel as though even though you do have this bit of information here where you're releasing some old emotional issues, or it could very well be that you're walking away from situations that are no longer serving you. Once you release this past, right, time will heal your wounds, and you're going to be fine. You're going to be just fine. Okay, so at this point, if you have reached this far in my video, I'd really love it if you would like and subscribe. I hope that you have found this reading helpful for you, Capricorn. I look forward to reading your messages if you have any for me, so please leave a comment. And until next time, take very good care of you. Cheers and happy New Year.